Definitely not.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome on in. Happy Mashed Potato Monday, and I hope you're all having a good start to your work week. Welcome into the stream. We're over here on YouTube like we are every single Monday, starting around 6 p.m. Eastern time, or a little bit earlier today. Hope you're all doing well. Hey, Lizzle, what's going on, Squishy Potato? What's going on, Mighty? Good to see you. Hope you're doing great. Why Not Gaming? Hello. Erica, hello. Welcome on in. It's good to see you all. Today, for today's video and today's live, we're going to be doing some Nightmare gameplay. I feel like we haven't done a Nightmare gameplay live here on YouTube in about a month, so I feel like it's time to do it again. So the first thing we're going to probably explain to everybody is, how does Nightmare difficulty differ from like professional game mode? So essentially, your sanity is going to drain a little bit faster. You are still going to have a guaranteed cursed object, but instead of having 3 pieces of evidence, you only have 2 pieces of evidence. You have to try to figure out your 2 pieces of evidence, and then based on whatever ghosts are remaining, then you have to do some ghost tests to be able to test for ghost abilities, just like I do in no evidence gameplay. Outside of that, when somebody gets unalived by the ghost, the hunt does not stop on Nightmare game mode. It continues on. It continues on, and in fact, it extends the hunt even longer. And on top of that, there's less hiding spaces available than on professional game mode. There's a lot of things that are a little bit different, but the reason I love Nightmare gameplay, and I think it's a good middle ground for a lot of players, is it allows you to get evidence still, and it allows you to understand ghost abilities and try to prove yourself to see if you can figure out things without lack of evidence. Remember, also in 2 evidence and 1 evidence gameplay, you do have guaranteed forced evidences. For example, Goryo dots, Obake fingerprints, Hantu freezing. All those things are guaranteed. They have to be one of your 2 evidences. So we're going to put all that into practice as well. Karen, hi. What's going on, Noah? Hope we're having a good day today. Welcome into the stream. Let's get started with some good old OG Tanglewood and get in there. Jumbo, welcome on in. Hope we're having a good day today. We are live. We're over here on the YouTubes. All right. Let's get started. And don't forget, Phasmophobia is more than likely, hopefully, going to be giving us some information soon about their upcoming Easter event, as the Easter this year is being celebrated on April 5th. So typically, they like to go ahead and get really close to that date before they announce it. So just keep an eye on Phasmophobia official socials and information coming soon, and I will definitely communicate more as we can. Looks like they left in a hurry. Make sure my volume is all good. It is 95%. We got Mark Holmes. Very good. Look at the sunrise. We got some sunrise going on here. AF, how you doing? Welcome on in. Hello. Hope we're having a good day today. Remember, the ghost spawns in Phasmophobia the moment you open this door. So right now, there's no ghost in there. The door hasn't been touched yet. But the moment I do this, oh, yeah, right there, you notice a little bit of lag when I touch the door. It's because the ghost spawned. Lagged the game out just a little bit there. And that is going to spawn the ghost. And that's going to cause the ghost room to start getting colder now as well. So what I like to do is, instead of just going in and waiting and not allowing the temperatures to get cold yet, I'm going to go back to the van and grab some stuff that I know I'm going to need later on. So that way the ghost room can start getting cold, and when I start investigating and I'm draining my sanity in the dark, it's actually worth something, because I'm going to find that room faster. How's it good? It's good to see you. It's good to see you too, Boko. How are you doing? Welcome on into the stream. I hope we're having a good Mashed Potato Monday today. How is everybody doing? I know, I wish the emotes were over here too. I know there's some sort of subscription emote thing over here on YouTube as well, but I just don't know exactly how it works. I have some emotes on here as well. I just don't know if anybody has access to them. All right, so we're throwing all this stuff inside. We don't need to bring everything inside right now. You can make trips to the van, but making a couple trips back and forth first. I love the new Tanglewood. Yeah, the new Tanglewood feels so much better than old Tanglewood. But don't forget, like, I'm always gonna miss old Tanglewood because it has a lot of nostalgic vibes. But this just feels like a better gameplay loop overall for me. Myra, welcome on in. Hello. Fallen Ninja, welcome on in. It's good to see you. Give me one of these, one of those, one of them. Let's do it. The whole reason I went back and forth without entering inside again is because if I were to go inside the moment I entered, the ghost room would not be cold yet. At this point, now that I've wasted a little bit of time and I was outside being productive and not inside wasting my sanity, the ghost room now, wherever it is, should be colder. Now, we do have mirror. We could look through the mirror and try to figure out the ghost room. Well, hello. Thanks, Ghost. We got a photo of the EMF reader. That's a free, unique photo. Even if you get an EMF level 2, you can get a photo of that. I say we grab our UV, head over there and see if it has any UV on that door that it just touched. It sure does. So one of our 2 pieces of evidence is UV. We can get a photo of UV as well. That's UV fingerprints. Now, if I put down salt, I can get UV footprint photo as well. Keep in mind, photos and footprints, they're both unique in their own separate way, so they don't overlap with each other. So that's good. There's 2 unique photos there. So we got our first piece of evidence is UV. Obake has guaranteed UV, so that's definitely still in the cards here for sure. What I want to see is, do we have any orbs inside the ghost room? Because if we have orbs, it could be a mimic. So I want to know that quickly. Got some sink running. Oh, we got dirty water. That's a free photo as well. Dirty water photo. And a photo of the ghost too. Look at this, chat. Listen. You hear the ghost still singing, but I just took a photo of it. It disappeared. That means it's 100% a phantom or a mimic mimicking a phantom. Because when you take a photo of a video or a phantom eventing, it disappears, but it can still continuously do the event. And that's exactly what just happened. Took a photo of it, it disappeared, but the event continued to its full duration. So we have a phantom. Now let's look to see if we have orbs. That was nice and simple. Hey, Zach Miller, happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. Welcome into the stream. Eternal Frost, hi, happy Monday. All right, I don't see any orbs in here, so that gets rid of the mimic automatically, right? Because you have to have fake ghost orbs inside the ghost room in order for a mimic to be possible. And since we don't have any, then the phantom is what we're gonna get. Cool. All right, at this point, we can try to get some media to get a perfect investigation. And since we've only been here for a little bit, might as well. We might as well. We're already done with our photos, too. Photos went by in a quick breeze. Nice and easy, right? Gotta love when that happens. Not too often that it does, but when it does, you gotta take advantage of it. Firelight going inside the room. Same thing with our motion sensor. Salt going down as well. And we're gonna try to get some videos here. When I just get that's Disturb Salt video. Disturb Salt video is done. So now I need a video of motion sensor fire extinguishing. Motion sensor is done. I'm gonna turn it off so I don't get a duplicate by accident. We really should go get our sound recorder so we can start getting some sounds, because if it blows out the fire extinguishing, I can get a sound of that too. Or something, I think. Oh, I could have oh, there we go. Throw an object video. Nice. We need one more video and we need 3 sounds. Let's go get our video camera. Hey, what's going on, Rob? How are you doing? I hope we're having a good day. Welcome into the Tater Talk crew on YouTube. Hope we're having a good one. Ashley, hi. It's nice to meet you. Hope we're having a good one. Welcome in. We're doing some Nightmare gameplay today. Some very slow-paced educational games for Nightmare. I hope you're all doing great. Okay, we need parabolic microphone objective. I already got my sound recorder in my inventory, so that's good. This hunt is going so well. So far, it's going really good. Really couldn't ask for better, to be honest. You know what would make it even better? Is if we get a quick parabolic. I'm gonna relight this. Oh, I'm gonna leave this in here just in case the ghost decides to hunt on top of me. Ghost, can you give me a sound, please? Please and thank you. When you're inside the ghost room or near the ghost room or the ghost's general whereabouts, even if it's roaming, has an opportunity to give you things like paranormal whispering, paranormal groaning, paranormal talking. All those things are possible if you're near the ghost. My weekend was pretty good. It went by a little bit too quickly like it usually does, but it was pretty good. How about yours? Did you do anything fun or exciting? Ghost, can I get a sound, please? Well, you know what, Ghost? Since you're not doing a whole lot, I'm going to have to do this. I'm sorry. I'm going to take Grandma's ashes. We're going to take it over to the toilet bowl. We're going to dump it in the toilet bowl. Hold on. Almost. We're going to shut the lid. You know what? Well, let's watch it. And we're going to flush her down the drain. I'm sorry, Ghost. She had to go. Mark Holmes, Grandma's gone. Hello, Kenny. How are you doing? Welcome on to the stream. I hope we're having a good day today. Went sightseeing. It was wonderful. Glad your weekend was good. You went sightseeing. That's great. I hope you got to see some amazing sights. Zach Miller, Grandma's gone. Gonna clog the toilet with Grandma? I would hope that it's fried enough to be able to not do that. Yeah, hopefully there's no chunks in there. I don't know why there's no sound. Let me see if the ghost is still here. Do we got cold temps in here still? 8 degrees. The ghost might have moved. Yeah, I might have moved rooms. Where'd you go? Yo, hello, first time in your live. Love your videos. I'm glad you like the videos. Thank you so much for coming on into the live. Ghost? Why do you have the light on in here? Well, it's 11 degrees in here. It's 8 degrees in here. Good, finally, do Apocalypse 3. I hope you're gonna do an amazing job. I believe in you, friend. I wonder if it's moving out to the living room, because the living room's starting to get colder and colder. It's like 10 or 11 degrees out here now. Yeah, it's 10. I got a couple thrown objects here, too. Let me see if I can get some sounds over this way. No, we never got orbs. There is no orb, so there's no mimic. Okay. Well, the ghost just turned on a light bulb. Keep in mind, a mare has no ability to turn on a light bulb. So if you ever see a ghost turn on a light switch like that on its own, not a mare. Keep it in mind. And also, we had a singing event earlier today as well, earlier in this round. So if you ever have a singing event, it can't be a shame. Just easy little things to keep in mind if you want to try to eliminate ghosts easily. I'm doing great, Ashy Boy. I hope we're doing good today. Welcome into the stream. Welcome in, welcome. I'm going to bring the Cruci over here. And I'd probably just move from here to like the next room over to the other side of the wall. Yes, the ghost wanted to make sure we weren't losing sanity. Thank you for turning on that light, ghost. You're amazing. Finally attempting APOC 1. APOC 1 is pretty simple. It's basically just like insanity mode if you set it off like a one evidence gameplay. So it's not too bad. It's a great starting round. I always recommend to people, don't go right for APOC 3. Start with 1, then 2, then 3. That way you can actually learn something in the process. I'm going to get a sound recording during the ghost hunt. Now that's spawned inside of the master bedroom. Maybe not the master bedroom bathroom, but the master bedroom. Let's look at those phantom blinkings, because phantom goes invisible for like 2 seconds at a time. 1, 2. There it is. 1, 2. Yep, you can see it's pretty hard to see. I'm going to repel. I think I saw a hiding spot over here. Let's get in here. And I think the hunt's over. Hunt's over already. Whoa! Ghost is through a bunch of stuff. Crazy ghost tricks are for kids. You get Yuri every time. It could be good, but it could be bad too. Gotta be able to see the durability. Sometimes it wants to be a little stingy. Sound recording and misform events. Oni can't do misform, so if you ever get a misform like that, it's not an Oni. Door movement video. That should be my last video, and all I need is one more sound and we're done. Let me go get another incense. You should always have an incense on you if you know you're within the hunting sanity threshold of the ghost hunt, because that's going to be your lifeline in case you get cornered by the ghost to get out of there. Because you're going to disorient it for 5 seconds, allowing you to get away to the nearest hiding spot or looping spot. No, we're doing Nightmare today. We're doing Nightmare. Yeah, I like to do Nightmare at least once a month here on the YouTubes. So that way, if we have any newer players inside the community, this is their opportunity to ask questions and to learn if they're a new player to the game. Hey, what's going on, Tayo? How are you doing? It's good to see you. I hope we're doing well. I do love my no evidence, but we got to mix it up a little bit for the sake of everybody that's out there trying to hopefully learn the game a little bit. Because I know there are a lot of new players. There's a lot of net new players to Phasmophobia month over month. Oh boy. Notice I turned off my flashlight so it can't track my electronics mid-hunt, and then I immediately turned a corner to break line of sight. And lo and behold, the ghost had no idea where I went, because I broke that line of sight. So the AI asked itself, okay, I'm going to go to his last known location that I saw him. He's not here. Now I'm going to wander to try to find him again. That's exactly how that works. When I'm grabbing stuff from the van, the Yuri will like to, I mean, he slammed the front door. Oh my goodness. I wish I got Yuri abilities that quickly and that easily. That's another misform, isn't it? It's gonna be duplication. Yeah. We gotta delete the duplication, unfortunately. Seems like the ghost is doing a lot of stuff outside there. I'm getting EMF over here. I'm getting activity over there. I'm gonna put the crucifix over this way. Another hunt. Ghost. Repelling, I'm running by. I have to bring in my secondary crucifix I have sitting inside the van. I'm going to put one inside the master bedroom and one in the hallway, and hopefully we'll crucify it. Because if I can get that crucifixion to burn, that's going to allow me an opportunity to get a video recording of it. Or a sound recording. Play in the car. Hunt's over. The Hantu's ability, it's faster in colder temperature rooms. And if the breaker is off, you'll see Hantu breath coming out of its mouth. Why do I use tier 2 crucifix? Better for Onryo testing. Because it matches the 4-meter radius perfectly that the Onryo can hunt with a flame. Put that flame on top of the crucifix. Perfect test. You got a 5-meter radius on a crucifix. It's an imperfect test because it may eat the crucifix and not blow out your flame. And you're going to think, well, it prioritized the crucifix over the flame. It can't be an Unreal. But the crucifixion on tier 3 has a bigger radius. So if it was 1 meter off, it could have eaten the crucifix without blowing out that flame. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. Good question. All right, Ghost, please eat the crucifix. Please. Oh. Oh, we got paranormal groaning. Perfect. That's all I need. Let's go. Get out of here. Oh, thank you for the hot 2 roll. We got Norm the Gnome coming into the van with us. Remember, if you put the gnome over here inside the ghost room, there's a possibility if the ghost interacts with it that it'll give you a little bit of a speech or an interaction out of the bottom of that speaker on its bottom there. It can either laugh, it can say choo-choo for the train in the downstairs basement, so it has opportunities to do interactions. Then we got a perfect investigation. Let's get out of here. Now, I always tell people, because a lot of people ask me, like, what is the best way in Phasmophobia to level? In my honest opinion, if you're a solo player, it's always going to be better to get perfect investigations unless it's going to take you 10 minutes or more after you figured out the ghost already to get that perfect investigation. Because if it takes you over 10 minutes to get it, then honestly, at that point, it would be faster to get out of there and go do another round. It'd be faster at that point to just get out of there and go do another round. It's not worth it, because if the ghost is going to fight you to get an event or an objective or a video or a sound, then just get out of there and go for another one. That's just my honest opinion. If you're with a group, it's going to go by really quickly. If you're solo, it's a totally different story. It's all relying on you at that point. Peggy, welcome on in. Hope we're having a good day. Welcome into the stream. Hope we're having a good Mashed Potato Monday. The gnome lore. It expands. Sunny Meadows has a skull for the Apocalypse Challenge, just letting people know that the Apocalypse Challenges exist on that map. Get set up before investigating, and I always prefer using tier 2 headgear instead of tier 1 or tier 3. Tier 1 headgear basically only serves as a video camera on top of a player's head that can be monitored by a secondary player inside the van to look at the video camera, to look for orbs and things of that nature. The tier 3 is night vision goggles, and night vision goggles actually restricts your field of view and also makes it very hard to see during ghost hunt because the electronic disturbance is so incredibly severe. I just don't prefer using either of them. Tier 2 is the go. I'm in Phasmo currently trying to grind levels after sieging again, and I keep dying, frustrated. Erica, that is rough. I always recommend to people to definitely save their weekly challenge for the moment they prestige, to boost you from like level 1 all the way to level 11 in that first like 3 games that you complete with the weekly challenge. Obviously, level 11 is not going to unlock your tier 1 incense for you, so that is a bit of a letdown. But it's going to get you a lot closer, and hopefully at that point, you can play with a friend or something that's going to be able to give you better gear, and then you'll be right back up to tier 2 gear once you hit like level 20, 25, etc. That's the way that I look at it. And if you have a group of friends to play Phasmophobia with, make sure you alternate who is prestiging. You prestige, and then let your other friend be the sugar mama or the sugar daddy, if you will, and then just keep alternating so somebody always has tier 2 or tier 3 gear. Go for it, Ashy Boy. Live your dream. I hope you do nothing but amazing things. I am never going to multi-stream. No, more than likely not. Maybe I would multi-stream if there was like some massive event that I felt it was 100% essential to be on multiple platforms so people can consume content from me. But other than that, I see no purpose because I don't do this for money. I don't do this for like anything really. Like it's just a hobby to me. So I want to be able to fully focus in on my chat one at a time. And I don't want to have to miss chat. Because when I see people streaming on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube at the same time, they're only focusing on Twitch. They're not really focusing on their YouTube or TikTok chats. And I get it, because there's only so much you could do as a solo individual. But I don't want to be that person to miss chats and ignore people, because the whole reason I'm here is to engage with all of you. So that would make any sense to me personally. What does the weird micron phone under the crucifix do? Oh, that's a sound sensor. It allows you to be able to hear things inside the van that's going on around the sound sensor inside the location. Not super useful unless you're on bigger maps, in my personal opinion. All right, where is our breaker? Breaker's going on, so it's going to make every temperature inside the location normal, except for the ghost room, which will remain cold. Oh, bone! Bone has been acquired! Bone! Wait a minute, do I see breath in here? I sure do. So I see my breath coming out of my mouth. That means that it's 5 degrees Celsius or less where I'm standing, which typically is the ghost room unless it's snowing outside, and it's not. So we're good. And the breaker's on, too. Get some lights on, because when you're walking in and out of light areas, it's going to preserve your sanity way better than the dark. Bone. Is that an orb? Orb, we got a video. So we got our first video, and we got our first evidence, which is ghost orb. Remember, mimics have ghost orbs. It could be a mimic. Get some dots down early on. I like to put them up on the ceiling. That way they can shy down and get way more coverage than they would otherwise. So check that out. That dots on the ceiling shining down covers up at least 75% of this hall. Book going down in the room as well. I keep getting blood moon as well. Ashy boy, give me that luck. I haven't had a blood moon in a hot minute. I'm feeling jealous. Yo, what's going on, Dylan? How are you doing? I hope we're doing great. I hear a door movement. Let's see if I can get a video door movement. Sure. Oh, we just missed it. Do we have an UV? No UV on the door. Oh, we missed the motion sensor video, too. All right, Ghost, I see you. I see you. First crucifix going down in the room. I'll have it covering, like, my escape, essentially. And then we'll have another one at the end of the hallway. We got scammed out of it. We did. It happens. I've been doing that UV trick I saw you do when you throw it up. Oh, good point. So, oh, you throwing stuff in the bathroom? If anybody doesn't know what Ashy Boy is talking about, what I do is, if I think the ghost is going to touch this door at some point, I'll look straight up in the air, hit G to drop my UV, and have it shine on the door. That way, if it touches the door, I'll see UV automatically without having to do anything at all. Very helpful. Let's go outside and get some more stuff and things. I know I'm definitely, like, I don't have salt inside here or anything like that. We're missing a couple things. 45% sanity, capture a photo of the ghost and cleanse. Not too bad objectives. I don't know what my cursed possession is yet. We're going to have to figure that out. Spirit box going in. Salt. Oh, wait, I do have salt in there. I'll bring another one in. And might as well bring another one in. I love to rewatch your other videos before the rework. Yeah, it's nice and nostalgic. And the good thing is those videos will live forever. So people who are only starting Phasmophobia from, like, today onward will never know old Tanglewood and the amazingness that it was. So those videos will allow them to understand what we felt at the old Tanglewood, which is awesome. Where are you? How old are you? Are you near? Are you angry? Did you just throw my book? And I couldn't get that video either. You suck, Ghost. Photo of the map reader. Oh, we're getting scammed hard today. Dude, what is going on this round? You butthole. All right, I only see it partially touch the door. It touched it. It's not fully open or fully closed. So it's not going to be Yuri. Yuri can't do partial door movements. Do we have motion sensor yet? We don't. Want to make sure that orb's still here, because as long as the orb is still here, it's still the ghost room. If that orb moves, the ghost room is Shane. Motion sensor video is done. Let's turn it off. Relight the firelight. Want to check temperatures. Negative. We got negative 2.5 Celsius. We got freezing and ghost orbs. So at any point in time, if we get Spirit Box or UV, we have a mimic guaranteed. Because that's 3 evidences on a 2 evidence gameplay, nightmare difficulty, and that's not possible, so the orbs would be fake. Just heard it walk through Salt. Walk through the one back here. Hantu is definitely still in it to win it because Hantu has guaranteed freezing. The Igniter does not take up inventory spots. True. Any tips for getting Dots videos? They seem to be staying in the frame very long. Yeah, there's nothing you can really do for that, unfortunately. You have to hope that the Dots is going to show up long enough to get a video for the duration of the video loading. And if it doesn't, there's really nothing you can do. I wouldn't stress too much about that, to be honest. The best thing you could possibly do is make sure that the Dots is covering as much of the room as possible, so that way it has the opportunity to be visible for longer durations. Because if you don't have a lot of the room visible with Dots, the moment it moves out of that Dots, it's no longer visible and you can't get a video recording. So since, like, let's say, for example, it starts walking in the Dots here, I'm going to see it in the Dots all the way until it gets over here, wherever it walks out of the Dots radius. You have to make sure you're covering a big area. Tested the beta. It felt strange with the lighter to take up an inventory spot. That was some time ago, friend. All right, how we doing on videos? Good. We're gonna reload. Oh. So look at this. Can't be an Onryo because this light here, this flame got lit on its own. I didn't light it. An Onryo cannot light a flame source on its own because it's afraid of flames. Okay. The trifecta of media! We got ourselves a photo of the event, we got a video of the event, we got a sound recording of the event. Let's frickin' go. Give me some W's for that. And thank you to the ghost right there for being absolutely incredible. Woo! I got a video thrown object. Oh, we don't even need any videos. 5 video camera. We need 2 photos and we need 2 sound. I'm gonna try Spirit Box again, because I don't think I have UV. I've checked for UV numerous times. Where are you? How old are you? Are you near? Are you far? Are you angry? Are you scared? Are you happy? Are you sad? Do you want me to leave? Are you in this room? Can you speak to me? Keep in mind, you cannot get Spirit Box responses if the light is on in the room that you're trying to get Spirit Boxes in. So, for example, I have the light on here. I'm not Spirit Boxing there. I'm Spirit Boxing here. So as long as this light's not on in this particular hallway, that's totally fine. But if I turn this light on here, can't get Spirit Box anymore.
Men go mad with watching.
Oh, this might be a duplication. I think I already have Paranormal talking. Let's see. Yep, duplication. Duplication. After scamming it, I think it owed you that. It did. All right, so we need 2 photos and a sound recording. Where's my photo camera? All right. We need to find Cursed Possession. Is it Floppy Frank the Voodoo Doll? Negative. I can get a photo of Burnt Crucifix. Cool. It is not Monkey Paw. Hey, what's going on, ALCJ? I'm doing great. How are you doing? Hope we're having a good Monday. What should you say is the best way to find the ghost on Prism? Make sure you're using Parabolic, the highest tier of Parabolic you possibly can, because it's going to allow you to hear sounds from the ghost way further away than you could otherwise with your own ears in game. And then once you figure out generally which direction the ghost is making sounds in, then you can go confirm the exact ghost room with your thermometer. Yeah, that's definitely it. That goes for any big map, not just Prism. The photos are done. Wait, I need a photo of the ghost. I got a photo. All right, I got to get 25% sanity cleanse, and we need 1 more sound. If it hunts, we can get a sound recording of the ghost hunt. It will be good. Ghost, I'm going to take out these crucifixes so you can start hunting at free will. I also ask if it likes potatoes, as you should. It better like potatoes. Who doesn't, really? Who doesn't like potatoes? I guess we could use the Ouija board. I don't know if I have any sanity to use the Ouija board. Let's see here. Speaking of, do you like potatoes? No. Why not? How did you die? Oh! Holy! I didn't turn off the Ouija board, so it just exploded in there. Hello? Ghosty, why are you so fast? Loop the ghost. Oh my god. Lock in. He really doesn't like potatoes. He hates them. I'm out of stamina. I gotta run. He's got LOS, all right. Woo! All right. Is it a Revenant? I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have LOS then, because it's got to be a Revenant. There's too fast for Han, too. With the breaker on. Yeah, it's got to be Revy. It's got to be. All right. Well, that was something. That Ouija board, unfortunately, didn't make it. We did get the sound recording we needed for the ghost hunt. I think we should let it hunt again, listen to the ghost hunt a little bit closer. Because to anybody who doesn't know, what happens with the Revenant is if it doesn't know where a player is whatsoever, if you're hiding or you're just not visible, for example, the Revenant will be super slow, like 1 footstep per second. If you are indeed visible, the ghost knows where you are, even if it can detect your electronics a couple rooms away, then it speeds up to your last known direction at 3 meters a second. It doesn't get any faster than that, but 3 meters a second is pretty fast. And then if it cannot find you at your last known location, then it goes back to a slow speed again and tries to find you again. Let's go back in there and try to see if we have a Revenant. Stream's been absolutely fantastic so far. Lex, how are you doing? How's the rest of your stream last night? I'm doing good. One of my ghosts that I got said, like, he likes potatoes and threw a potato at me. As, yeah, well, you probably deserved it. Hunting? Yeah, it's incredibly slow. It's like 1 footstep per second. Now I'm gonna let it know where I am. Listen to how fast it comes to me. Here it comes. Hit it with that repel. Let's see if we can get it back. Oh, I descended, but since it lost me there and I repelled it, once the repel ended, it would have gotten very slow again. So we 100% have a Revenant, and I believe we have a perfect investigation as well. We have all unique media. I did, in fact, get the bone this time, so we're good there. That was the first thing I found when I entered. So we're good. All right, let's get in there. Let's get out of here and go get our money. And the good thing about Nightmare Mode is like, it actually doesn't pay that badly. Like, sure, when I'm doing my 10.32, I can get up to $6,000 with a perfect investigation. But it's actually not, for the amount of time it takes me to do these, and the low effort it takes as well, it's not bad.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
22,229 experience. That's pretty good. That's pretty good overall. I don't have to do that many ghost tests, only a couple of them, after I know my 2 evidences, so that makes it way easier and more relaxed. Let's go do some Ridgeview. Actually, you know what? Let's go do some Edgefield. We don't do a lot of Edgefield. We need more Edgefield lovers out there. I think at some point Edgefield is going to get reworked in Phasmophobia as well, just like Tanglewood did. And I would imagine Ridgeview is too.
Get set up before investigating.
Like how short the distance is to the front door. It's perfect. Fantastic. And thank you everybody inside the YouTube stream here for hitting that like button on the stream, because it really does help get more viewers in here and allow this video to get on people's pages on YouTube to be recommended the content on this channel. So thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you. Drop this down. Solid. I dig Edgefield. You do? Do you dig in the backyard or the front yard? I'm just kidding. Characters out of stamina. Do we need parabolic? We do not. Give me a crucifix. Give me a salt. Give me a sound recorder. Back, it's bigger. It probably, I don't know how big is the backyard actually. Go take a look. How big is that backyard? I can't see. Can I get a better view over here? It probably is bigger than the backyard. It's too dark to tell. Go find the ghost room. Breaker's right here. The other breaker spawn point is in the basement, if it wasn't here. Time to go see where our coldest temperatures are. 8.7, 10, 9, 7. Feel like we're counting down. No Ouija board. Oh, I see my cold temperature right here. Be compare it to the bathroom. Bathroom temperature over here is 10, so it's way warmer. So it looks like we're gonna have a laundry room ghost. Oh. I hear it knocking on a window too. It's probably knocking on the bathroom window. We can see if it's leaving UV with those knocks. I would have to say my favorite piece of equipment to use on evidence gameplay would be the thermometer to find the ghost room faster. Other than that, it's probably the incense to the igniter because it saves my life more than any other piece of equipment in the game. We all enjoy living. What about you, Ashley? What's your favorite piece of equipment in the game? Oh, ghostwriting. I got a video of that. Cool. We can get a photo of that, too. Now, I don't see any ghost orbs in this room at this given moment. Where are you? How old are you? Motion sensor and light switch being turned on. So we got writing. It's not a mirror because it turned on a light bulb. There is no UV. Photo of the writing. We already got EMF photos. We don't need that. Where are you? How old are you? Are you near? Are you far? Are you angry? Are you scared? Are you sad? Where are you? Do you want me to leave? I didn't get anything on Spirit Box. Now, Maroy and Diogen have to have guaranteed Spirit Box in order to be possible on Nightmare gameplay. We don't have it, so both of those are not possible now. A lot of motion sensor. Want to try to get that video. Walking through there a lot, so it shouldn't be too bad. There we go, we got it. Turn that off so we don't get duplication. Check for freezing. Here, far, wherever you are. Is that the Titanic? Or was that in the Titanic? Let's see here. My favorite is flashlights. There you go. How it lets you see. It said no spirit boxing here today. It turned a light bulb on when I was trying to spirit box. How dare it? How dare ye? It was the Titanic. All right. That was quick. That was quick. I literally put that salt on the ghost's foot, I guess. Ah, by Celine Dion. There you go. Nope, I think I already got that. Yeah, I already got fire extinguisher. I don't want a duplication in that. I'll relight it to try to get a sound recording of that. This room is so small that things happen so quickly in here. Oh! The salt! You've never seen Titanic before? Now, I remember, Titanic was such a long movie that it had 2 separate VHS tapes. That's how long it was. My favorite equipment is a video camera, and I like to use the sound recorder. So you are all about the media. You're a media person. I like that. Can we just get double mania? What's happening? Can we just get 3 sounds in a row? I gotta check. Fire extinguishing, misform, and paranormal talking all within like less than 5 seconds? That's crazy. Careful, Tanner, gonna confuse the kids out there talking about VHS. It's true. All right, we need photos now. That's all we need for media, is photos. Oh my God, was there intermissions too? I don't remember there being an intermission, but you're probably right. I remember DVDs had intermissions. All right, we got negative 0.9, so we do have freezing. So it's Revenant, Shade, or Demon. This is being very active. I would be surprised if this is a Shade, because the Shade's activity lowers drastically. Lowers drastically. And Shade cannot do Siggy events. So the Shade's activity lowers drastically if you're in the Ghost Room. Oh my God, intermissions. That's crazy. So where I have a CD of the soundtrack from Titanic, though. Look at you go. Save that. It might be worth something. I have a lot of CDs that I own somewhere. It's probably in a box because at this point, I don't think I have anything that plays CDs anymore. My vehicle may have a CD player, but I just use Bluetooth at this point. Good morning, little Lasky. I hope we're doing well. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Okay, we're going to get another crucifix in there because the ghosts get a little spicy. Yeah, I remember Nickelodeon in general, Zach Miller, had orange VHS tapes for a majority of the stuff that they created. Because I guess they wanted it to be different and branded. Because, like, Nickelodeon colors were orange and green, I think. Ghost Tron and lights again? My car CD player is the favorite thing that I own. I'm glad it still has it, because I know, like, newer cars just aren't being built with them anymore. We don't have Monkey Paw. What about Voodoo Doll? Yes, we do have Voodoo Doll. We gotta find the Bone as well. Bone is MIA. This house has so many bathrooms. So many bathrooms. So many places to poo. If I had to go, like I had an emergency, I wouldn't know what bathroom to go to. I guess you just go to the closest one. I had a lying shade Sunday who threw me a party every time I walked into the room. It was just really happy to see you. My hit clips truly was my favorite in sync. Yeah, I remember they had hit clips, like they had like all the major hip hop artists at the time. In sync, Backstreet Boys, probably Britney Spears. Yeah, there was a lot. It was like early 2000s, I think. Speaking of nostalgia, I would really like to play on stream that game, 99 Rewind. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Phone has been acquired. All right, we need a photo of the ghost for objective. And that's it for media. But I still got to figure out what the ghost is. Demon, super aggressive. Shade, not very aggressive inside the ghost room. Revenant, it's kind of feeling like it. Do I hear dirty water? I can't get a photo of dirty water because I need a photo of the ghost. My husband and I have been talking about that game a lot. I have not seen a lot of gameplay on it, but I was just looking at like the reviews of the game, and they're just so overwhelmingly positive because 99 Rewind is all about basically running a blockbuster. More or less. So it looks like this ghost room is probably still inside the laundry room. It is doing a lot of interactions through the wall, which is definitely possible. The ghost has a lot of opportunities to do far-range interactions within an adjacent room. So let me put it into perspective, okay? In Phasmophobia, the way the coding works is that if the ghost room is hypothetically this hallway, it has an opportunity to do interactions and roam to any adjacent room here, even if it's Agoria, because it's not technically going anywhere far. So like it can go in here, it can go in here, it can go in here, it could go in the living room, it could go in the dining room. Like those are all adjacent rooms. It can go down to the basement. Those are all possibilities, and it has opportunities to be able to really cause havoc in a lot of areas. So if you're on a map like Woodwind, where it's so open and it's an open floor plan, it feels like the ghost is everywhere because everything in its adjacent room. That's why those maps are usually not as loved as some other ones. Thank you for the free photo, Ghost. That's exactly what I needed. W's in chat for the Ghost. Let's go. I'm gonna go get a second incense just because I don't trust this Ghost. I grabbed 3. We have 3 incenses. I don't even have 3 hands. To the bed. Yeah, I don't have 3 hands. I don't know where I'm holding the third one, but you know, we're just gonna believe that it's somewhere appropriate. I remember somebody recently in a match with me in a public lobby said, "Has this always been here?" And they really psyched me out because it made me think. It's another Revenant. It's another Revenant. Woo! Get that repel quickly. Just put it in your back pocket. True. What if I don't have any pockets? I got pockets, but they're all full of sunshine, little Esky. It's occupado. Looks like we got a perfect investigation. We're done. We're gonna lock in Revenant again. Got a repeat Ghost. Let's get out of here. Notice that I had so much time, realistically, to be able to do the investigation and do all the preparation I needed for media before the Ghost even hunted me, and I never even used a single sanity pill to make it happen. The reason for that is I never spent a lot of time in the dark area. And when I finally did, I wasn't there for too long and I was getting things done actively. The longer you're in a dark room or the longer you're inside of the ghost area and the ghost is venting you over and over and over again, the faster your sanity is draining and the faster it's going to start hunting. So you just have to be really efficient with what you have available to you. Keep those lights on. Spend less time inside the location. If you're going to take a second to talk to chat or look in your journal or something, go outside and do it. The sunshine pockets are important. They are.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs.
We got another W in chat for our perfect investigation. We got 2,649 experience. Get $500 additional for the weekly challenge, though. Let's go. Simon said, "Hey, man, I see you on Twitch yesterday. How often do you stream across all platforms?" Schedule's right there, friend. We're only on YouTube on Monday. We're only on TikTok on Thursday. Every other day that we're live is over on the Purple app, a.k.a. Twitch. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. What should we do now? I think we'll go to Ridgeview. I was going to go to Ridgeview before. I didn't. Now we're going to go there. We're going now. Taking a sip of beverage.
Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Okay. The ghost here is linked to a cursed object. Investigate it. If you find something paranormal, don't tell anybody. Oh, Bone, hi. Bone has been acquired. Bone! Nice and easy Bone when you first walk in. Some call that living the dream. All right, here we go. Let's grab one of these, one of those, one of them. Thank you for all the likes on the live. We appreciate you. See them flying by the screen. Oh, I almost lit that on fire and lit my incense there. What's going on, Fred? Welcome on in. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Mashed Potato Monday. Get some stuff and thing. I really like the sunrise. Sunrise was only added like maybe a year ago or so. I think it was a year ago. No, maybe it was longer than that. Maybe sunrise was added in Point Hope. I don't remember. But it definitely hasn't been here for the full duration of Phasmophobia. And it feels nice, especially when you're on a camp map and you get sunrise. It's just nice. We need parabolic microphone for an objective. We do not. Let's get inside and get started. Breaker spawns here are either in the basement or it's in the garage. One or the other. So we're going to go to the garage first, then we'll check basement second. Ouija board would spawn there, not there. Floppy Frank the voodoo doll would be right there. He's not there either. We do have a breaker inside the garage. Breaker is on. Temperature in the garage is going to be 16 degrees. That's way too hot. I was watching your video from like 11 months ago when I thought it was funny seeing the 9 photos of Saul. Yep. Wait a minute, did I turn that on? No, I didn't. So the ghost turned on a lamp, so it can't be Mare. And you're somewhere near here then? 17 inside of the kitchen, 10 here, 16 there, 17 there. So the coldest temperature is right here. And I want to make this very clear because this is super confusing, okay? As of right now, before Ridgeview gets reworked later on this year, whatever the case may be, the way that this map works is this little walkway here, this walkway straight up and down. That's one room. It's called the foyer. This around this rug here and this table is called the dining room. Then everything beyond this chair here is considered living room. You have 3 separate rooms inside of one open area. So technically speaking, if the ghost room is here, that is considered a foyer ghost. It's not there, it's here. Through my igniter. Let me go get a video camera first. Thank you for the stream, Rotator Chip. Have a good night, day or morning. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you. Have a great day yourself. Go back in. Hi, Tater, listening to your stream while doing my homework. Just listening to your audio is really motivating me. Thank you. You got it, friend. Hope we're having a good time with the homework, and thank you for tuning on in and hanging out. Grandma? I think I saw a ghost orb there. I got a video of ghost orbs. I got a video of the ghost. We do have ghost orbs for our first piece of evidence. Let's lock it in. Motion sensor down. Firelight lit. Where are you? How old are you? Are you angry? Are you scared? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you young? Are you old? Does a lady never tell her age? Where are you? Can you speak to me? Why are you here? Why are you angry? Spirit box.
It's a hate crime.
It's a hate crime. We got spirit box and orbs. So, for Mimic, if we ever get ourselves at this point, now that we have 2 evidences already, freezing temperatures or UV, that'll be a 3rd evidence, fake orbs, you know the drill. Or it's an Onryo, Yokai, or Diane. It is a female after all, and Diane has to be a female, so that is possible. Temperature here right now is... Does it matter what you say in the spirit box? As long as it's able to recognize the question. And the way that you know it recognizes the question is, that response is going to light up red. So if it lights up red, it knew what you said, it just didn't answer. And if the response lights up white, then it said something back to you. So for example, where are you? Response is red. So it knows what I said, but it chose not to respond. I heard a door squeak. I didn't see any UV. So if there's no UV and it doesn't go freezing, I don't think we're going to have a minute. So it's going to be one of these 3. The ghost that can only hear your voice or your or essential electronics from over or less than 2.5 meters away, not over 2.5 meters away. Onryo is scared of flames and doesn't spawn within 4 meters of them, or the Diane that's slow if you're not moving and fast if you are within 10 meters. Time for my ASMR show. Yo, Bells, how are you doing? Welcome on in. I hope we're having a good day today. Welcome to the channel. Hey, AI. Nice to see you back in the YouTube stream. I hope we're doing well. Happy Monday. I'm going to relight when... Maybe I should go for motion sensor before I relight that. It's Pizza Monday, friends. What do you have? What kind of pizza you have? What are your favorite toppings? That goes for anybody out there. What's your favorite pizza topping? I feel like I am very vanilla when it comes to my pizza toppings, but to be honest, if I were to go to like a gathering or something and they order any kind of pizza, I'd probably have a slice. Not super picky, but I like margarita pizza, like regular pepperoni, And I like sausage, peppers, and mushroom. No, I'm sorry. Sausage, peppers, and onion. Yeah, not the mushroom. Mushrooms are okay, but just not. Black olives with cheese. Ooh. Hi, what's going on, Dominique? How are you? Welcome on in. Definitely pepperoni and bacon. I'll get some double meat action on there. I like that. Tonight we're doing pepperoni pizza, pizza sticks, and cheesy bread. Ooh. Ooh. Cheesy bread. We got our last video, object thrown video. Ghost, I don't think I have many photos. I haven't found the cursed possession yet, have I? Probably upstairs. Let's grab an incense, just so I have some defensive on me in case things go south. Chicken, onions, and ham. Ooh. Chicken on a pizza is never a bad thing. But we have the music box. 11:42 p.m. here, so time to hit the hay for me. I hope your day was good. It was a good day. I will say that a lot of people at work this week have taken off, so it's myself and one other person that's basically holding the fort, if you will. So it's been kind of crazy, but other than that, it's been good. All right, we need one more photo. What could the last photo be? The ghost. Freezing temperatures. We don't have freezing temperatures. Burn crucifix, already got one of those. I guess the ghost. Gonna have to kind of be the ghost. Pineapple with black olives is really good too. I do like olives. Rapalski. Sound recording of the ghost. Loop it around the table. Throwing a lot, actually. Interesting. Interesting indeed. It really didn't feel like it was that fast. Oh, I heard it use the piano. It tried to lead you to your death, it did. It was trying to get me to come over to get that sound, and the moment I came to get that sound, it was like, I'm hunting now. Which is very similar to what happened to me yesterday on Twitch in Grafton. And it succeeded that time. Let me go get another incense. I'm gonna have to stop moving and see if it slows down, because it seemed like it didn't have line of sight speed. So I'm wondering if it's dying. And was this a little bit speedier because I was moving away from it? But if I would have stopped, it would have slowed down. We'll have to see. Morpho said, Rotator, can you please explain why the ghost always finds me during the cursed hunt? I hide in lockers, no electronics, and many rooms away from the ghost. No Moroi, 0 successful hunts, level 23. Do you have open microphone? Like, is the ghost able to hear what you're saying? Like in breathing and stuff like that? Do you have push to talk on? Because that makes a big difference. A lot of people think that they have open microphone on. They're like, the ghost can't hear me. And you would be surprised how many noises actually come through. That's one of the funny things about playing in public lobbies is so many console players have open microphone. And they're sitting there thinking, this ghost definitely can't hear me. And then they sneeze and then they just die. And they're like, what the hell? This game's crap. It's like, you just sneeze. Whoa! Whoa! Do you have to be a mimic? Now look at this. It's showing a different ghost ability right now than it was last hunt, which tells me that it has inconsistent ghost abilities, which would give me the sense of a mimic, which can change its ghost abilities every 30 seconds, 2 minutes, outside of a ghost hunt. The question is, what piece of evidence are we missing? Is it UV or is it freezing temperature? 8.7? What is that light coming through the ceiling? What is that? Oh, jeez, it's fast again. It's a Diogen! The ghost that always knows where you are and slows down when it gets near you. Well, that definitely wasn't a Diogen the previous hunt. Oh, my lord. Ghost, I don't think I have it. Oh, wait. Well, there's definitely no UV there. So we're not missing UV. We must be missing freezing temperature. At which that's telling me that we have delayed freezing. Now, why is delayed freezing happening in Phasmophobia? Why is it a thing? The reason it's a thing is because if the ghost is changing rooms frequently, it has no opportunity to stay inside of the room long enough to allow it to get to freezing temperature. Now it's a normal speed go. Ghost, you're gonna have to make up your mind. Really confusing me here. So this ghost is spawned in the garage. So this ghost has gone from the foyer to the living room to the hallway with the piano to the garage. Oh, it's Obaki now! And it's so Obaki shapeshift. Honestly, this is crazy. I think that we have had a Revenant, we've had a Diogen, we've had an Obake. Somehow we've been able to identify every single ghost the ghost has been that it's mimicking along the way, but it's 100% a mimic. So the orbs are fake. We got to mimic. Let's get out of here. I missed a photo. Might be too late now. Let's get out of here. This ghost is going to tap my cheeks. The ghost is doing all the thing. The ghost is like, listen, I am very talented, okay? And you're going to know about it. She's flexing her power. She was very flexible. She was bent backwards completely. The ghost is having a personality crisis. It is. Hey, Tanner, I'm back. How are you, Lex? I'm doing great. How was the rest of your stream yesterday? I hope it was good. All right, chat. 1,901 experience. Not that great, but unfortunately, we didn't get a perfect investigation. So we didn't get the additional, like, $200 we would have otherwise. But we did pretty damn good. And we identified that mimic and hopefully helped you figure out how to identify a mimic, too. Let's go. Now it's diner time. Actually, do I want to do... What do I want to do now? For some reason, it's always in the back hallway in now. Without fail. It's always somewhere in the employee section.
Equipment and get set up before investigating.
You're so close to affiliate. I hope you get it, friend. I hope you get it. W. Tater, stick around long enough and you can show everyone all the ghost hunt abilities. This is true. Maybe we could have just stayed there and been like, listen, that's that ghost, that's that ghost. Just kept going. Look at that moon. That's a big old moon. I know some people have like an infatuation with space, but honestly, if it was me, I would never want to go to space. I don't think I'd make it. I don't think it's for me. If somebody was like, hey, the Earth's not going to last much longer, we're going to go to Mars, you want to come? I'd be like, nah, I'm going to stay here. I'll see you guys later. What's the best way to practice looping? So, I would say the best way to start practice looping first is to do crouch looping first. Because if you're crouch looping, you're crouching below something and you're allowing the ghost to not get line of sight speed of you. So you're getting the flow of being able to do the motion over and over again and staying away from the ghost, but you're not in as much danger as you would be. So good places to crouch loop would be around vehicles inside the garages, Tanglewood or Willow car. The Willow countertop, which is similar to the old Tanglewood countertop. Then I would graduate to doing things like looping around the Willow couch, which is very, very good because it allows you that opportunity for when the ghost gets faster, it's going to hit that end table, that coffee table, and give you plenty of time to correct and to correct your form to get it correct. Then when you feel like you've mastered all those, go to the Ridgeview dining room table. And if you could do that, you're ready. You're ready. That would be my progression system of looping. I'd rather go to space than be in the ocean. Like, am I floating in the ocean, like, alone? Because if I am, then yeah, if I don't have a boat, then yeah, I guess I'm gonna go to space too. What was that sound? Ghost, was that you? Sound like you ripped your pants. When I ripped my pants. Maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe it was the flap. Maybe you hit one of these flaps. Like this. I think I heard that. 11 degrees back here. It's squirting cream. Yeah. Ghost has been nearby. It's creaming. It's not super cold back here, though. Let me check to the side. Maybe the hallway. $14 out here. Oh, definitely too warm in here. I guess it is there. Those cream canisters are so funny. They are. Nice little addition to the game. I'm glad they add them. Good comic relief. Yeah, it's 10 degrees here. It's colder than the rest. EMF. Photo. See if we got any orbs in there. It's a hard area to look for orbs because it's so close quarter. And the orbs could be hiding in one of the shelves or things. What did it just say I was able to record? There's like a little box there. It said to record something, but I didn't see what it was. Ghost, are you here? Ah, light flickering. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I think it was flickering lights, I guess. No, biggie. I don't see any orbs. Nine degrees back here now. It was 8, and now it's going up to 9. I wonder if it's going to the out here. We're gonna have to see where it settles and where it decides to stay. Gotta go back to the van and get more stuff, though. Ghost, I'll be right back. Taking the bleach with me, though. We need this for the vehicle. Starting to smell a little rancid in there. A lot of dead bodies from previous co-workers. Smelling the place up. We gotta bring UV, because we got salt in there to check for UV. We gotta bring in spirit box and book, and then I gotta come back for Dom. I was honestly thinking that this was going to be something special back here when it had the gate open, but it's interesting because this has no purpose whatsoever than just flavor. I'm assuming this is like a power supply of some sort. These random object interactions are too chaotic. Still afraid of the baby dolls. Laughter on Tanglewood? Yeah. Have you had the baby doll interactions on Grafton? That is equally, if not more, terrifying. 10 degrees in here. 18 degrees out here. I'm gonna put 2 salts here. I don't know if it's here or not, but we're gonna find out. Because 10 seems a little too warm. Where are you? How old are you? Are you near? Are you angry? Are you scared? Okay, we got some spirit box. That, sir, is a transformer and a backup. Oh, transformer. Like Bumblebee. Not to be confused with Bumblebee Tuna. Must I hear you throwing stuff? Almost got a recording. Object thrown video. Just making sure there's no orbs hiding in here. I don't think there is. Okay, the mannequins are a little unsettling. Temperature here is now 11 degrees. Are you still here? Ah, ghostwriting. We have ghostwriting and we have spirit box. So it's Diogen, Maroy, Mayor, Poulter, or Spirit. Okay. Not too shabby. So I don't have to worry about dots, but I do need to get my sound recorder. Where is it? Oh, I don't have an incense in here either. Ooh, that's not good. Got a story? Oh, let's hear that one more time. It was telling me a story. Was it? The ghost interrupted its own story? It really doesn't want me to hear this story, chat. It really does not want me to do it. The ghost's like, listen, I know what I said. It's a bad story. Don't listen to it. I'm gonna go back to the van and get some incense. So I have something to protect myself. Leave my stuff here. Good evening. What's going on, Goblin Sage? How are you doing? Welcome on in. Happy Monday. Are you streaming just on the tubes? Yep, only on the tubes. We're only live on one platform at a time. We don't multi-stream over here on this channel. Welcome on in. Christopher, I hope we're having a great day. I'm going to bring in another crucifix. I'm going to bring in 2 incenses, so I have 2 nearby in case I need them. We got to get a lot of videos. I wonder if I can get a video from the van. Tumbleweeds going down the highway. I'm on a highway to nails. I'm on a highway to nails. We get a video recording of the motion sensor right here. You have an opportunity, realistically, to get video recordings from the van, like this, or a video recording holding the video camera in your hand when you're in person. So it really has an opportunity to please your van princesses or your regular solo player. Sadly, I don't think we're going to get anything. I like being in there a little bit more hands-on, because that way if I see something get thrown or touched or interacted with, I can grab it and move towards that direction. That's my preferred play style, personally. All right, Ghosty, we're here. I'm going to put 1 crucifix outside to protect my rear. I believe we have 1 crucifix in here. Oh, it's been in. So we have 1 crucifix in here. We got a sound recording of that before. Well then. Ghost, what's the chance we're going to get some motion sensing? Have you moved rooms out to the actual kitchen? Oh. 9 degrees in here. 20 out here, so it's definitely still in the food area. Food storage, 100%. Jesus. Please record the motion sensor. Is it interaction? We got interaction from the crane being squirted on the ground. So lore-wise, what we kind of know from the developers and what they have said to us is there's a separate extraction team that comes in. Once we tell them what the ghost identification is, that they can come in to exercise it or to get rid of it in some way, shape, or form. Our job as ghost hunters is the identification bit so that somebody can come in prepared to take it on. The developers have also said that they have no interest in this version of Phasmophobia creating that second mode, though. So they said, will they come out with a second game down the road to be able to show off that process? Maybe, but it's not in the cards right now. We're missing a good deal of media, unfortunately. I'm going to try to go for a sound recording of the ghost hunt and a video of the ghost hunt to get both of these done. Maybe in the future, yeah. They still have a lot of work to do on Phasmophobia in general, believe it or not. And this game's population keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I got a video and sound recording of the ghost hunt. Turned off my electronics and I got out of there. So it's not able to sense my electronics, so it doesn't know where I went during the hunt. And I broke line of sight, so it didn't know where I went either. All we need now is 2 photos. We need a bone. Cursed possession would be helpful too. One cursed possession spawn is right here. With the summoning circle, it's not there. There. I don't see bone. Let me go get the photo camera. That ghost did sat a little bit faster too. This might be Maroi. Because if it was a Deogen, it would always know where I am. It would rush to my location and slow down when it got near me. So it's not that. I'm thinking it's Maroi. Maroi is a faster ghost. The lower your sanity, the faster the Maroi. And I haven't taken any pills, so we're probably low. Watch this too. Listen to how long it gets slowed for. That's slowed for a long time, right? A Maroi, when you repel it with a tier 2 incense or a tier 3, gets impacted by it for 7.5 seconds. Even with the tier 1, it gets impacted for 7.5 seconds instead of 5 seconds like every other ghost in the game. But with tier 1, it's not as noticeable because it doesn't actually impact its movement speed. Not as much anymore. Photo camera has been acquired. Make sure the bone's not back here. It's not here. Okay. I have to see if we have tarot cards over here. Nope, no tarot cards. What about mirror inside the employee break room? Music box inside the manager's office. Okay. We found the cursed possession. Now we need to find the bone. We need to find bone. Bone is required to be acquired in order to get a perfect investigation. Gotta pick it up. You don't necessarily need a photo of it, but you gotta pick it up. I see a bone spawning here sometimes because it's like a little bit of a bigger stall than most. I always like to check there as well. Nothing there. It could be in the main dining room area. Let's see. Hunting. I don't see back here any bone. Wait, I take it back, I do. It's a little sneaky. If it wasn't on top of that black tile, I probably wouldn't have saw it. Bone has been acquired. Bone! Ghost is hunting. I'm hiding behind this pillar. And I believe we have a perfect investigation. Again, no other ghost on this list has the opportunity to be this fast except for the Maroi. Poltergeist throws a lot of objects. Spirit has the opportunity to not hunt for 3 minutes after being cleansed or repelled with an incense. Mare doesn't like light bulbs. It cannot turn light bulbs on. This ghost actually did turn a light bulb on at one point, so it's not a mare. Deogen always knows where you are and slows down when it gets near you, so Maroi is the only culprit. Turn on the neon sign, let people know we're open, because the investigation has been concluded. Let's go. Light him if you got him. Maroy. W's in chat for another perfect investigation. Let's go. Ashley, we got the bone. It happened. We found it. Let's frickin' go.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Oh no, I forgot a photo of the ghost. Ah, bummer. I didn't realize that was one of our objectives or else I would have did it. I thought we had everything. Anyway, the open sign, I didn't know you could interact with it. You can. Do you actually have to light the sign before leaving? No, you don't have to. No, you don't have to at all. You don't have to engage with the sign at all if you don't want to. Okay. Where are we going now? Grafton? Grafton. The darkest map in Phasmophobia. The darkest map in Phasmophobia by far.
We've arrived. Check the
I think it's foggy. I can see fog inside here. Yep.
Nothing to report. But
Nothing to report. What are we doing here then?
in a hurry.
Nothing to report. I don't know why you're here. Get our stuff inside. Let the ghost room get colder. Foggy's gonna help the inside be brighter. Yes, 100%. You'll see exactly what we're talking about once we get in there. It makes the whole area much brighter. We played Grafton yesterday. We were on Grafton yesterday. I love how you play with normal brightness settings. I hate that people have it super bright. Yeah, I don't want to be able to, I don't want to like do NVIDIA filters on my streams or anything, because I feel like if I do, it's giving people a false sense of what the game really is. And if they go to play their game, they're gonna be like, wow, this looks awful. I don't want to play this anymore. Or I feel like I have an unfair advantage. And I don't want that either. I want to be in the same playing field as everybody else and give people realistic expectations. Okay. Let's go get one more round of stuff, then we're gonna go find the ghost room. There's 2 breaker spawn points on this map. One of them is upstairs going towards the attic stairs. One of them is beyond the kitchen to the storage room. So it's either in one of those. The one thing I like about this map a lot, like aesthetically, and from like a detail-oriented perspective, is that the map occasionally makes settling sounds and has dust falling from the ceiling, making it seem like it's gonna collapse in on itself. Which, when you have a hole in the ceiling that big, you would kind of expect that to happen. That's a big old hole in the roof. That's not gonna keep the heat in during the winter. Is the breaker back here? It is not. It's gonna be upstairs. The biggest downfall of this map, I would say, more than anything else, is the fact that the bone is so hard to find amongst the clutter on the ground. Do we get lucky sometimes with a very easy bone spot? 100% yeah. But it's not the norm. And everybody always thinks that hammer is the bone. It's not. All right, we don't have music, Bob. Yeah, there's just so much random crap on the ground. Like, it would be so easy to misjudge the bone. 15 degrees in here. Attic is 14 degrees. Too warm still. Ouija board would spawn right here. I don't see a Ouija board. I don't see bone up here either. That's a candle. I asked another streamer about it earlier, and they said they do it because they don't play for scary side of the game. Yeah, I mean, honestly, everybody has their own way of doing things. I respect. I have a summoning circle. 16 degrees in here. That's way too warm. Hallway is 14. Might be a downstairs ghosty. We check the bathroom, and then we'll check master bedroom. I don't see any bone in here. Sometimes the bone spawns like back here in this corner. People overlook it because they never go back there. Now, I'm going to say everything. I think everything upstairs is too warm, so we're going to go downstairs and start investigating there. Since we've been spending most of our time in the dark so far, I have to imagine our sanity's not looking great. We got to keep that in mind. This may be a round where we do pop a sanity pill. Keeping my ears open for listening to any possible ghost interactions as well. I haven't heard a single interaction yet. $14, $13. 13 here as well. Only a couple rooms left. Dining room is 14. $18? That's way hotter. What the hell? Went from 14, 13. Oh, 2. I got 2 over here. All right, that's the room. Thank you for all the likes on the live, everybody. We appreciate you. Let's go see if we got orbs. Let's see if we have book writing or spirit box. We are in the mannequin room. We are in the mannequin room. I don't see any ghost orbs yet. I'll leave them down. The ghost is engaged with that sewing machine over there. Photo of EMF reader. Where are you? How old are you? Are you near? Are you angry?
Tragic killing.
Tragically killing. Don't tragically kill me. Don't do it. I won't forgive you. I'll haunt you. I'll haunt you when I'm dead. Pull the old Uno reverse card on you, ghost. When checking temps in this map, doesn't matter if the roof is missing. Not really, no. As you noticed, when we went up to the attic, it was still pretty much the same temperature as everywhere else that was normal. There was nothing really different above there. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Where are you? How old are you? Are you angry? Oh, I got a different sound. Try to go for a sound recording of a spirit box response. Where are you?
Oh, fuck from there.
There we go. That's a spirit box response, and we got it on the recorder, so we got a nice, unique sound there. It threw something. There's a lot of stuff to be thrown in here, though, so I'm not sure what it threw. Let's go get more stuff from the van. The upstairs hallway is typically cooler, maybe by like a degree or two. I would say it's very, very insignificant, if anything. We're looking for a significantly steeper drop in temperatures for the ghost room. Forgot my UV, didn't I? Oh, there it is. Get this stuff inside the location. Thanks. Video of object thrown, which is our book. Rude ghost, rude. I got my UV. I'm going to put down the salt now. I'm going to try to get a video of disturbed salt and then check for UV after the fact. Video of fire extinguishing. Come on, ghost, walk through one of my 3 piles of salt here, please. Motion sensor is done. I'm going to turn it off so I don't get a duplication. A little surprised that you didn't walk in the salt when you set off that motion sensor. You could be a wraith. Could be a wraith. Oh boy. Oh, shit! Woo! We were stuck there. I think I heard it walk through salt at some point. Think the hunt's over? I just missed a door movement video. Alright, I walked through all the salt. So it's not gonna be Galliu. I think I walked through a little too much salt here. It's not gonna be Wraith. Set up a candle. How's the temperature looking? I'm doing great tonight, John G. How are you? Freezing temperatures. We got Spirit Box and freezing. Do we have orb? One more check. If there's no orbs, it's not a mimic. There's no orbs. The mimic's out, so it's either a Moroi, Honorary, or a Twins. What's that? Ah, please don't be a duplication. I heard a misform, so no Oni, but we already know that. No, duplication, damn it. You hate to see it. Doing good was looking for the daily check-in button for a minute. Oh, no worries. Yeah, so the Twitch side of things. We'll be over on Twitch tomorrow starting at 6 p.m. Eastern time. I think I might put in a Discord poll tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'll start a poll to see what game people want me to play on the second half of stream tomorrow for Indie Horror Tuesday, which we may actually just play a simulation game. We'll have to see. We shall see what the chat wants. Oh! I got a door movement video at least. Because it, with the event, moves the door nearby, so we got that done. Sounds are done. I sounded like a rat. Still haven't found our bone, unfortunately. To be honest. Oh, that wasn't planned. Bone has been acquired! I don't know if I want to go back to quarantine zone. You know what was with quarantine zone? The more that we went along, the more overwhelmed I got because there was more things I had to look for. And to keep up with chat and all that stuff, I was just like, dude, this is so much. It's like, this is a lot. Bone has been acquired. Do we have Crucifixion Burn? Negative. Oh, I brought 2 crucifixes. I guess I did. Ghost, I get it. You're setting off the EMF reader. I know. When it says a ghost in the description, that's in common. That it's common or rare. Does that affect which ghost you'll see more often? No. I can see that it's hard enough to keep up with all the tools, supplies, and sides objectives. It is. It's hard. It's a lot of stuff. But I was enjoying it so much in the beginning stages. It's just when we started having to like do the medical stuff too, I was like, oh, this is a little much. Another object thrown video. I already got one of those. We don't need it. Ghost, I need crucifix. Crucifix. Oh, okay. Seems like a long repel timer, which means we have another Moroi. Another Moroi. We could get a photo of freezing temps. We could do that. Haven't done that yet. Just have to have the interface of the thermometer show us the freezing, and then we can take a photo of it. Super, super fast. Our sanity is very low, obviously. Wow, repelled. They got repelled for 7.5 seconds. It all makes sense. Whoa! Cool. Photos are done. I just need that video. I think we have one more incense over here, if I'm not mistaken. We do. If I have to get a video of the ghost hunting, I will. A door movement, I already have one of those. I just picked up the door off the ground, and don't worry, ghost, I'll put it back. Perfect, good as new. Like it never left. Surprised that these mannequins have really been moving. This one. I think the ghost was back here. Oh, Go stop messing with me. You're getting crazy. Tied it in the mannequins. Show yourself. There it is. It's hiding behind the other mannequins. Bring around the Rosie. We're good. Let's go. We got a video. Time to go. That is a fast ghost. Never know I'm back here. Crouching below something. Breaking that line of sight so it can't see me. Turning off my electronics so it cannot detect me. We haven't gotten crucifixion yet. I'm gonna have to get the secondary crucifix in there to help me out. You go check the van to see if it's in there. We're gonna crucify you, ghost. We're gonna do it. All right, here it is. Go back inside. I was gonna take a sanity pill, but it's not worth it because then it may not hunt quickly, and we want it to hunt quickly so we can eat the crucifix. So might as well not raise our sanity at this time. Go back inside. Think I'm gonna put the crucifix that's in there already a little bit further, deeper into the room, and then I'll put one out here to get this side of the room. So here's this one to cover the outside and inside, and this one will cover the rest over here. This whole room should be covered now. Watch it change his rooms now. Like, I'm going to the bathroom. For an abandoned house, they got a lot of good toilet paper here. There's 6 rolls of toilet paper here. We got to put this in the van. It has been eating the crucifix. We are good. Let's get out of here. Perfect investigation. Let's go. Give me some W's in chat. Hell yeah. Aftermath of 2020, buying too much toilet paper. True. I'll tell you, man, during COVID time, people bought so much toilet paper, it must have lasted them a year. It must have. Just taken so many value packs out. Crazy. Let's freaking go. Goodbye, Linda. Why the preference of tier 2 over tier 3 crucifix? Because it matches perfectly the 4-meter radius of an on-rail. That way, if you put a crucifix on top of a lit flame and you're asking yourself, did the ghost prioritize the crucifix before the flame to make it an on-rail or not an on-rail? If you have a 5-meter crucifix, it has an opportunity of 1 meter difference to eat the crucifix and actually not blow out the firelight to still be an on-rail. So it's going to give you a false positive, essentially. I hope that makes sense. So the crucifix of 4 meters is the better one to use. Roy, perfect investigation, 2,109 experience. Let's freaking go. Let's go. I'm going to end there in chat. We're almost 2 hours into stream, which is typically what I end up stopping over here on the YouTube side of things. If you guys ever want to see some longer streams and some more content, tune into the Twitch side of things on Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday. Friday, we actually play with viewers. So if you ever want to play with me and the rest of the community, Friday is the day to do so, and we do Phasmophobia Bingo as well. Always starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, so we are very consistent. No matter what platform we're on, we always start at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and we're always getting crispy. So thank you so much for being an awesome member of the Tater Talk crew. I hope people have been enjoying the Nightmare gameplay I've been bringing to the stream more. because we were doing a lot of no evidence only. Now I'm trying to bring back some Nightmare gameplay for some new players, or maybe some players that are just trying to figure out how to make that jump from professional to Nightmare, etc. So let me know down in the comments section what you think and what you would like to see in the streams future. Until then, hope you have a great rest of your day, have some good ghost hunts, and most importantly than anything else, stay crispy. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye, friends. Bye-bye.